Genshin. Work on our dailies. Welcome everybody. Still not feeling the greatest, but we're gonna do this. Hey, Despinus, what is up, my dude?
Nice and spicy.
Oh. But that elemental went away really quick. Alright, so we got that one done. I got one over here. Do this one. It's going. Trying to just push through and have some fun. Chat with some people. All that fun stuff. She?
Windblade!
This dude. Oh, look at him.
Goba, get them.
Oh, this is a big dude.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Am I even hurting this dude? What happened? I guess he killed him? That's interesting. But yeah, man, hopefully you're doing well. Okay, let's see, next one. Way up there. Get this. Eat all opponents.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, I think. As soon as I get through his shield.
Yeah.
By royal decree.
Oh, that's done and over with. Ooh, adventure rank 29. Yeah, taking it easy. I can understand that. It's always good. And last one is down here. Wonder if this is the boat one again. I wonder. It's like the same lady as yesterday. Yup. Well, maybe not exactly the same. One piece of bird. Okay, so talk to you. What do you want? Skip, skip, skip. Now back to her, I think. There we go. Oh man, I gotta do another one.
As I gaze out upon
I gotta go review the goods. Wait, on that ship? How do I get to that ship? Guessing I'm gonna have to get up there. Light over.
A copy of each
I don't think I can get up there. It'd be tricky. Yeah, there's no way to get up that part. Guess I'm just gonna like go die. Because apparently I can't get up that part. Oh no, this doesn't seem legit. Okay, looks like I'll make it. Shoo. Okay. One more piece. Wonder if I can stand on top of this. Like I can. Hopefully I make this. Yeah, we should. Yep, no problem. Okay. Oh, another one of those.
As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me. All tasks have been handed.
Alright, so we got all that. Um, Floating palace. Ugh. Oops. It's gonna be tough to get up. Just a little.
Oz, reveal thyself! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Don't get frostbite. With the wind!
Bye. I don't think you're coming back up, are you? Maybe he is. Yep, there he is.
By royal decree...
It'll take forever to break his shield.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
There we go. Got him.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, now for this crazy task. Gonna have to just slow walk up, I think. Jumping is probably not a good idea. I think that's a standing ledge, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it looks like it is. I was hoping that was a standing ledge, but it's not. Joy. May have not made the best decision trying to crawl up this right here. Okay, there we go. It worked out. Oh, one of you guys, huh? Youchie.
It's not one of royal blood. Wings of darkness. Come.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, he dead. Got him.
I'll keep
Michelle's
this
pretty
close.
close to dying though.
Look up there.
Here we go.
That's the Jade Chamber. This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade... Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Okay. So find the way to the floating palace. And what is this?
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the...
Okay.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! Alright, let's follow your plan. Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Aw. Right. This method does...
Well, she's a bit,
That's right.
reckless.
Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if the...
Is this an
Okay,
answer
so
from
it
this
definitely
world?
wants us to go to the ballista. So to the ballista we go. After we get these. Oh, I don't have any earth, do I? Let me see. Party setup. I have her.
As you wish. Leave it up to me.
Where are you going? I gotta go there, but you're going there. I guess I can see. Oh, that was only one of two.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, let's fix the party back.
In the name of the princess.
Okay. So we at least got a chest. Spin in circles while I'm hovering, it seems. Oh, we get to fight these guys again. Yeah, I saw something about that. I mean, they're gonna have to do what they're gonna have to do if they want it to work. I enjoy it, but obviously not everybody's willing to pay that premium of a price.
Wait, maybe she pretended to invite us to the Jade.
What? We're just on guard.
But also, I
Nonsense.
mean, it's not gonna compete with, like,
Here
the quest and stuff because of the fact that it's only usable on PlayStation 5.
Windblade!
You're toast!
I don't know. I'd say they're probably like looking at, hey, compared to this, we're not doing great. Which, yeah,
Out of the frying pan,
fair,
into the fire!
but you're also limited.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah. What? Tactical.
Take the target alive.
Yeah.
These guys are kind of tough.
Yeah.
That would be nice if I could use it for PC. I definitely like it way more than I do the Quest 2.
Who goes there? Attack!
With the wind.
Oz, reveal thyself!
As you wish, main Fräulein. Take the target alive. This.
Tactical. Retreat.
Take this.
That was funky.
Bested.
There we go.
Stop! What's all this about?
But yeah, I definitely
Lady Kutching,
like the PSVR 2
These
way
two strange
more
people suddenly
than
appeared.
the Quest
They
2
seem to
as
have
far
designs
as
of the
comfort,
Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you
controls and all
calling
that.
strange?
So if it does become usable on PC, that would be really good. I think
You
also
want
more people would
Invited
adopt it
guests, here to look for the
if it became usable on PC.
Well, as it happens, I
Asian.
am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow.
Yeah, the specs are really good on it. I mean, just
Rich
playing
beach shack out
Horizon
here in the middle of
through
nowhere
VR
either.
was like
The Guizhong Ballista in
actual
Tianheng Pass has long been in
VR
disrepair.
experience that you'd
And
get
yet,
in
it was
arcades and
fixed in a
stuff.
single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here
You know,
to guard
like
the
those
scene.
machines that are
not
like
to
tens
arrest
of thousands
anyone.
of dollars.
So this
It was really
all
nice.
a misunderstanding?
Anyway,
I
for
had
a
a
mortal
lot of
to
fun
be
with
able
it
to
for
repair
sure.
an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery,
I think
even to the Chising.
those videos are gonna be releasing
That was...
after I get everything. How do you say, everything all set up
Oh, right.
and whatnot?
So, Lady Yuhang,
Should
might
start
you have any
releasing.
idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the
Let's
Jade
see.
Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that
In
Ningguang's
April.
purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least,
Right,
to not
yeah,
wholly
in
side
April.
with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals,
He's
and thus
definitely
under their
not a fan.
protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I
Yeah, it is
respect
very
the
rare
shallow
for this
sense
city.
of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Chising? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly.
Yeah,
How
well,
surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Chising don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
of course, I'm
You
a
should
good
both be
listener.
off
I
to
don't
the
ever
Jade
say
Chamber.
anything.
Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You
That'd be
didn't
good.
actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Well, that Yuhang may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar frosted slime. Paimon has a feeling
Ugh.
that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
I'm on a strange. I see two. I don't know where the third is. I don't know. guess I could have caught a butterfly. Take that bass.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Sweet flowers, of course. We already had plenty of those.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from...
Eat this!
This moment will be frozen. Wind blade.
Do need to heal.
You're open.
I don't know what the point of talking to him is.
Thank
but
you for your help.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to...
I understand. Don't worry. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng
True.
Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various...
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh? And what...
do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of
all she
course
wants
we
is
do.
a box.
How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry... Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see...
Great! Paimon sugar-frosted
Alright, so... I need to go back there. First, let's go here and heal. Bunny, okay. Alright, so now to the shop.
there.
Uncle Meng already told many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything were to happen here, this container is itself an antique, with at least...
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we...
Sure, please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack.
Just making an antique.
The one and only sugar-frosted
I don't
slime.
understand her logic.
Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box...
Icing on the slime. Wow. Okay, so I need to go... Which way to get up there? Up here? I guess. Thinking this will work. Perfect, yep, okay. We got this. I'm too slow. I was gonna change and get those birds, but They flew away.
According to Kuch, excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speak.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
The jig is up. They're on to us.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius,
Well, that's
who
nice
spoke
of him.
highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
I think they could have used a better translation for that squeal instead of making it look like she was cursing.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Okay.
I
was
believe that
an
you've heard
odd
of the
transition.
Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord
that's
of
good.
Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise?
Yeah, why hide it then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Fair
Who's
enough.
this enemy you're talking about?
Hello, Parv. How are you doing?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Yeah, we don't want to get blown away. Alright, so let's go, I guess, here, right? Yeah.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at
Okay,
ease, you
more
two.
chit-chat.
Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Right, equal fight.
Can we really?
How are you doing?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Hopefully everyone's
And
well.
when friends come over...
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth,
So she said the
then
same
what
thing to you,
future
or
is
you
there for Liyue?
eavesdropped? I
Well,
wonder.
I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled.
Not sure who that is.
I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of
Okay.
course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Wow, it was favor, not something in return.
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to... One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole...
Wow.
Let's grab one! The biggest one!
I guess I have no choice because that's the quest.
Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it bet sigil of permission, something, fatui, reason. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified fatui reason. Oh, Ningguang did say that the fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Li. But research on the sigil of permission? Paimon once. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission. Seems.
Yep, a little too perfectly.
You really think so? Well, should we not go then?
What is my thoughts on Andrew Tate?
So you're
Well,
saying that it's precisely because we can't completely
he
trust
is,
Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of
how do
what
I
she
say
says
this?
for ourselves.
he has strong opinions in
That's
which
way out of
some of
Paimon's
them I
league.
agree
Paimon
with,
thinks she's
some I
been nothing
don't.
but good to us.
Obviously, I'm not of his
Anyway,
status, so
we'll see
he
if
would
you're
look
onto
down on me as a
something.
loser,
Before we look
which
for Zhongli at Dihuamar,
I get that. But I don't completely disagree with everything he says as far as him being imprisoned. I think there's a lot of people that are imprisoned for crap they didn't do. So I don't deny that there's a possibility, at least, that he's being falsely imprisoned. I know, I'm trying to stay somewhat neutral, but I mean, like I said, he has some stuff I agree with. I'm older, though, so I'm more of a traditionalist, I guess. I should have just teleported. Yeah, this will be faster. Maybe. I like fresh and fit. I gotta fight those guys. Dagnabbit. I also know he would agree on me playing video games right now.
They look really mad at us too.
It's time for a flash freeze.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's revealed by.
I mean,
Right there.
it all depends on perspective, right? So, I'm not out there making as much money as other. I'm clearly overweight. I know that. Something I'm working on. It just, yeah, it depends on perspective.
Wind blade.
By royal decree.
But I appreciate that. Boy. Let's get this.
Let's end this quickly. As you wish, main Fräulein.
I think this dude's gonna heal. He knocked me the heck out.
I guess this is it.
Yeah, that's two of their guys down.
I must collect myself. Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
But like I said, I am more of a traditionalist.
That seemed to work.
It's just the way I grew up. I was raised by a Vietnam vet.
Dodge this.
guys take forever to get rid of. This guy is tough.
Must counterattack. Midnight Phantasmagoria. This was well done. Finally.
Alright, one more.
Fry. Cool it. This one's well done.
Die. Switch him out.
By royal decree.
Oh, so sorry. You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Nice and spicy.
This guy is tough.
You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
I wish when they have elemental affinities that they would take less damage from those
This
elements.
was well done.
Like, she's purely fire, so why does fire hurt her so much?
You need to hurry up.
Eat this. Odds, reveal thyself.
You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
All of this.
Nice and
Well
spicy.
done. An unfortunate fault.
Okay, so got that. I really need to come back after I heal, though. That was really rough. Heal me. Heal me. Yeah, I can do that song better. Alright. Go back. Dang. Thought I'd get up there easier than that. Okay, so that's what I need right there. How's life been like? I mean, it's good.
There are so many
Obviously,
pilots
I'm a
and
gaming
small
dad.
pilots
I've got
in it.
3 kids who are
But how do you
almost
know
all
about
teenagers now.
That's right.
That's an
Pilots
interesting
understood
thing to
that
have.
talismans, maybe that's the
Uh,
being able to channel divine and the
Yeah.
the last
They
let's
bring
go.
interesting things to my life. But I can't complain. I mean, I'm working. I get to do this as a side thing. And the kids don't really need anything. So I think life's good. Life's good. How about you, man? I am an IT dispatcher. So I send technicians to banks and such when their servers are down.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
So you're just getting started. Nice.
super rich. Yeah, his take.
Oh. So you also met with Kuchi.
Teenagers are being a teenager.
Indeed,
was an
contrary
interesting
to-
time in
although she's
life.
friendly. Yes, she is. It said
I
that
can't
she's the
imagine
one
being a teenager in this
Chamber's
day and
only
age, though.
second. What's the...
Why, Mora?
You've got
talk
red
about-
blue,
That is how the
red
Fatui have
pill,
always-
blue pill. You've got
No
cancel
matter what they may
culture.
So,
Man,
is there
you're
anything-
growing up
Yes,
during a
as
lot.
a matter of fact, there is. Today we'll be gathering wild glaze
Nice,
lilies.
very
Blaze
nice.
lilies. Oh, right.
Yeah, there's good
No.
stuff in that for
Dihua
sure.
Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused... Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by
I
people
had to get
in
my
the
kids
city.
to do stuff like that, or
But very few
at the very
people
least,
know
like,
that
you know,
glaze lilies may
sell
still be found in
thumbnails,
the wild.
etc. Something.
Wild glaze lilies have the
But
strongest fragrance.
They're
If we
going a
want to
different
follow
route.
the true tradition, but I'll need your
But I
assistance
respect
in
that.
gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them.
For sure.
So how good is your singing? Really? What?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
I know one of my big regrets in life. I wish I would have gotten to like YouTube and social media more when I was younger, when it first started.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
And it makes it more of a...
What happened?
I wished I would have done it, and the fact that I even made like video game guides and recorded them on VHS and stuff when I was a kid.
You don't understand here, Lily?
It was bad. Now it's so easy to do. It's definitely oversaturated, but I still enjoy it. Yeah, no, I don't make them do anything. You know, I can only suggest and guide. And if they do take my advice, great. If not, well, they gotta learn their own path, right?
Boba, get them!
These flowers are a nuisance.
Race you!
Wind blade.
Nice and spicy.
There we go. Well, sometimes. I can be a little strict too.
Those weren't
Like I said, I was
glaze lilies.
raised by a
This little
Vietnam vet.
monster is
Very,
known
very
as a
strong-willed,
whopper
very
The
opinionated.
glaze lilies used as a...
Well, that's nice and...
Unfortunately,
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
They do.
Hey,
They're,
Traveler.
everybody in this house is gamers.
That reminds me.
But
sure would have been better if...
Didn't I
my
tell
son
you the way?
is going more mechanical.
Oh,
He likes
see.
working on
Uh-uh.
cars.
I,
Right now he's
Choose
just
something different for
working
them.
at like fast
Well,
food to get
You
money
came all the way out here
while
to-
he works on cars with his friends.
Eugene Terrace is where
The
whenever
other
my
ones are
duties
just
take me
barely
near Eugene
teenagers.
Terrace.
So
No,
it's hard to
quite a-
say
when
what
the
they'll get
Archon
into
War came
as
to
they
its
get
end,
older.
Yes. Now, the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are of the current 7 Archon. This means that Liyue had been...
so what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without... But as an Adeptus...
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am after
Like, he's
the war
changed his
ended.
mind quite a bit.
Well,
Engineering
I
is
also
something he
know
was
where
interested in.
We...
Oh, so did you sing...
indeed, I did.
Wow, so you
Cars.
really
He's
know
always
No,
been
it is
interested in
you who
cars.
If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about...
Yeah, I
given
think
the
he has
ease of
good
picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can already...
Overall guidance. I
But at
mean,
beginning a new undertaking,
and
you
please
must
don't
be
take
careful
offense to
take-
this. He's still young
See? Alright.
and a bit naive about some things. But as he goes through life and experiences things, he'll do well. She's worried about her apron while she's in the rain. Good job.
What happened?
But yeah, he's been working.
You're the
I
consultant
wanna
to
say for
Wangsheng
about a year
Funeral
now.
Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now.
Desperate times.
Saving up,
The Adepti
which is
have
good.
journeyed
He's doing
across to
really
find
good
Do
in
they intend
savings.
to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems
Yeah, and it's
inevitable,
just
given the current
experiences.
situation.
People go through
The
different
Adepti do not
experiences
acknowledge
and,
the Qixing.
and
They
grow at
only
different
acknowledge the
rates.
contracts of the Geo Archon.
Surely the Liyue Qixing
You
are
know,
not.
you might have a
Their
hard
boneheadedness is known
childhood
throughout-
with
And what now?
crap parents and have
How
to
is it
grow
that
up
the
real
Fatui
fast.
have come under fire?
Other cases,
That's
you
all
may,
Ningguang. She
on the
proclaimed
other
that in these
extreme,
tumultuous times, the
you may have
Millilith
people
must
that
rein in the
don't
actions of
grow
the
up
Fatui.
very fast at all.
Only now
so
do they
it
want to
just
start keeping tabs on
depends
us?
on your experiences and
That's the Qixing
what shape
for
you
you.
take.
Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off
I mean,
guard.
as far as being
Looks
moody, I
like
think
things are about
everybody's
to
moody.
boil over.
Do you intend
At
to
some
use
point
your
or another.
neither path isn't?
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up
But
in
it
all
shows
this.
great wisdom
Things
that
are
you
taking
can
a turn for the
reflect
worse.
on that and
I'm afraid I must leave
know
now to handle
that,
things
you know,
back
at
at
certain
Wangsheng
points,
Funeral Parlor.
you may be doing this
I hope
because,
that Master
hey,
Hu has
maybe
been
I'm a
able
bit
to
moody
keep
right
things.
now.
Consider your next course of action carefully.
So that helps
traveler.
shape too. Having that
Having connections
observation.
with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
What do you think of me? Well, I respect the fact that you're working in a good industry at an early age. I mean, I don't know too much about you, but I do respect that I've learned. You I need to level. Alright, I've almost got her to max. Then I can work on Ascension. I guess this is going to be my best place to teleport to. Then go for a bit of a walk. I do think it's... I think, personally, it would be hard growing up in today's age. There's just a lot. So anybody comes out with a sane mind after growing up through this time,
Wait,
I have to give you
so that means
props.
my apron outside to dry?
Your industry is OnlyFans. A lot of people are doing it. They really are. OnlyFans is a big industry right now. Oh, this is a dungeon. Okay. This could be tough. We'll see. I think everybody's healed. Start. Yep, this should be fine.
Wow, this is the golden.
Yeah. No, you're more of a
Look
manager
impressive
type.
enough from the outside. This is where
Or
all
not
of
manager
Tibet's
type,
more-
but
oh, so it's a trap. Well,
I
even
guess
if we can't,
I
or
would
better
understand
yet,
it as kind of
take
a
nap
promoter.
on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come. Oh, right. back, it's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright!
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the thing. People are like, you know, they say OnlyFans and automatically, oh, you're posting nudes. No. I mean, there's other aspects to it. I get that, for sure.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the
know that
Tsaritsa
it's
herself.
bad.
Now,
I mean,
you're nothing but
they're doing what they
where should I-
want.
If it
Well,
weren't for that
they're doing
lovely
what they
little rite of
want.
parting
They're
ceremony
making
you
money
put
from
together,
it. People are paying them
stopping
for
the
it.
more immense.
So promoting something that people are willing to pay for, I don't really see that as bad.
As one of the 11, she will get that which she does. I'm not asking for your blood. The time for discussion
Well, I mean,
and
I
diplomacy
can
either way.
understand that
We now-
aspect
the
of not wanting
battle.
to tell your parents, especially being a teenager.
When
And
Senora offended the, instead of
I would
confronting you
probably
directly,
have
when
some
she faces a
reservations
worthy opponent.
about
But as for me,
my children doing it,
Let what happened in months.
depending
Oh,
on
so you
what
intend to-
aspects they
besides,
were
you could never defeat
in it
me.
for.
Fighting talk,
You know,
I
if they're
love
just
it.
promoting, they're not really involved
This
in
chance is hard to come by.
any of the.
So show me all
Ooh,
you've got.
I gotta fight this guy.
So very
Behind the
few
scenes
ever get the
stuff.
chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse
Then
me.
I don't
and
think
don't
it really
you dare
matters that
disappoint.
much. Let's just go full out here.
This moment will be frozen in midnight phantasmagoria.
Cowering already? Not bad, not bad. Guess I should
That was a pretty easy
take it
fight.
more serious. Haha, good.
Oh,
No
well,
wonder
I said
Senora
too
was
much.
so rare in view. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
A little tough.
My turn. Freeze.
Don't push your
Something
luck.
else catch your eye? No use hiding back there.
I mean, I get that. As a parent, though, of course, I have to say, I think you should be upfront with your parents. And that, to me, I think I come from a safety standpoint. If I don't know what my kids are doing, there's no way I can protect them. If that makes sense.
Raging tide.
I said this guy was easy, but now he's tough. I'm getting my butt
All you
kicked.
do is run. This.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Help!
Okay, she's almost dead.
Break.
Need to change that up.
No use hiding back there.
Good amount of damage at least. Ooh, okay.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as
You
far
must
as
have
you'll
very,
get.
very strict parents. Yeah, I get that. I mean, shoot, it's it's a hard position to be in. I mean, I can see
Didn't
both
think you
sides.
had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing with
I understand
Exuvia!
why they might get
Oh,
upset.
quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You
And
of
I
all
could also
people should
understand
know.
why it's
This should have been
a
expected.
good thing for you to do.
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now.
I've always been a proponent of if you start
I see.
doing things early
Well,
and get
this
the
is most
experience in it,
unexpected.
when you're
You
20,
beat me
25,
to it,
you'll be
didn't you?
way better off. But again, as a parent, it's hard for me because of the fact that if I don't know what my kids are doing, I can't protect them. They just don't want to do bum and fail at life. Well, I mean, that's... If you're making money, obviously you're not being a bum.
Not bad.
But the other aspect is, if you're making money, how are you handling taxes without your parents? And the reason I ask that is because, you know, if taxes aren't reported, even as a minor, that could get troublesome. I need food. That's nice. Ah, shoot, I'm out of that. Okay. She's full. Gotcha. Okay. So, I mean, you've got that covered.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Wasn't expecting this much of a boss fight.
Wings of Darkness! Come, sever Knight from Fuba! That really hurt!
Dodge this.
Missed that. Nice.
Cool it.
Yeah, yeah. I am familiar with LLCs. So no, I mean, you've got that taken care of. And the fact, I don't think most teenagers would understand or know much about LLCs, let alone create one. So there's that. Yeah, it's hard for me to see that they would think you're being a bum. I mean, unless they have a very specific career path in mind for you.
Die here.
No ingredients for me today!
And some you lose.
Made it. I made it.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off.
But I hate to be
Seems the
that
burden
guy.
of the foul
But
legacy
I would
transformation was
I
too
would
great for my
still
body. I lacked the opportunity to think this
advocate
through. And now that
speaking
I
with
consider
your
the matter
parents
more
about it.
carefully,
Just
you
because
never
I
had any
think your
chance
parents
of
should
beating me
be
to
in
the
the know.
Gnosis. You had no connection
Obviously,
to the
there
Gnosis,
is the risk
no matter where it had been taken.
that you might be
what
out,
we've been trying
but it
to
sounds
tell
like
you.
you can
We didn't
probably
take
take care of yourself at this
Your
point.
show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me,
Well,
you already
yeah,
know the
I get
answer,
the
but if
whole
that is a
doctor
secret you win,
thing.
this battle is
That's
already
always
left
going to be
anyone who strives as I.
necessary.
Pretty
So
sure
is
that's not
engineering.
Unfortunately, given that the
But
Gnosis wasn't, in fact,
What?
those paths aren't
So
for everybody.
yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity, as such,
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never. The truth is, the world
They are
belongs
definitely
to
not
those
for
who pursue.
everybody.
Unfortunately, We cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will
I
awaken
personally
the
could
god.
never do
God?
medical field.
Osile. If such
Especially
an ancient god
when you
would
put
be
yourself
unleashed
in a
upon
position where
Liyue
you have
Harbor,
to let
defenseless
loved
without
ones
the do you
know
think the cunning Rex
about,
Lapis
you
would
know,
just stand aloof and
something
watch
devastating.
the ensuing
That
destruction?
is not something I want to do, ever.
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our
I want to be
Tsaritsa,
alone. I don't
breaking the
know
subduing might
prices
of the
for food.
Geo-Archon spears
You
for a
scan
time
literally
should be no
everything you need a parent
obstacle.
to look out.
Using the
I get
powers
that.
of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me,
And I
is
wonder,
largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the
I've said
Geo-Archon to
many
show
times
its
to my
hand,
kids, so,
but you as
you know,
well.
if you ever do this, I'm
That
gonna kick
makes
you out,
matters
blah,
a
blah, blah,
little
blah, blah.
more
But I don't
intriguing.
actually mean it. It's just a parent's way of strongly enforcing, I guess. I don't know. It's hard. Obviously, I don't know your parents. I don't know how they are. But me personally, as a parent, I would rather know. But again, that's just me.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is
He
fast.
is gone.
What's going on?
Oh, Fatui's going down. Or not Fatui. Liyue. At first I would be mad.
If we hadn't happened to
I'm going off of an experience that I had with my son. At first I was mad,
Hold on.
but then we
Faced
worked
with the
things
calamity.
out. It took a while
Oh, Paimon gets
for
it.
everything to get
So
back
how do
to
you plan
normal.
defend Liyue?
But now I think our
It's not just
relationship
you.
is even
We've
stronger.
got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets.
So the Archon War was fought. So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and
But I
our
do
conclusion
concede in the
is
fact that
not necessary.
they may request you to stop.
But all of you were supposed
Which
to be the
obviously,
guardians
I'm
of
sure you
Liyue.
don't want to do.
Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Ji
It's
Sing
a
did once
risk.
research
I
them,
agree.
and as fate would have it,
Um,
for what could you mortal?
So be it. We haven't
Just
a
going
moment to
off of
spare.
my parents and
Yeah.
stuff, I think that as you get older, after you hit 18 and you go out on your own, your relationship obviously changes a bit, but depending on how upfront, how open you were with your parents, I think determines a lot of how good your relationship will be after you're on your own. But it's hard, especially at that age, I think, because of the fact that not everybody, but a lot of people who are older have a more established thought process on time. And obviously, in the moment things, at least for me, in the moment things don't tend to affect me as much as they used to. When I was a teenager, I would go off if something changed that I did not like.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All
valuable Millilith! With me!
Oh, what's this?
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to
This
witness.
does seem to be doing good damage to these guys. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to get rid of it either. Ah, here they are.
Oh, it's for me.
Enemies? Where? Here.
Use this first. Disappear! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Picked out the wrong character.
Looks like I went too far.
Do you have any tips for late teens? I mean, you're doing well in the fact that you're working on something. My biggest tip for teens is typically to focus on something. Start early.
Not to get hit.
Because it's going to give you a better advantage when you become an adult. I'm not a big proponent of college.
The Fatui!
Like,
Their attacks
I
are
think
unrelenting!
unless you're doing something specific,
How daring.
like you were talking about earlier, a doctor or an engineer, college isn't as important as it used to be. The one thing about college that I think still benefits, that many people don't take into account though, is the fact that when you're getting hired by an employer, if you're going into that type of thing, where you're going to be hired, you're not your own boss, etc., then shoot, they look at college degrees as, hey, you can actually show up and do something. That's the main point of a degree. You can sit there and... Uh-oh.
Adeptal energy.
I don't think I'm doing that well here.
It's like the tiny Julian cars. Wow.
They look at it as, hey, they're reliable. But I think that's really the only main thing for those now. It's just to say, hey, this person's reliable.
I miscalculated.
But if you're not looking to get hired and you're doing this, and college isn't that important. Also, when it comes to, I guess the other advice that I have is when it comes to relationships and stuff, focus on yourself first. Worry about the relationship later.
You against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
To where you want to be, and then worry about getting somebody else.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
There's benefits, but a lot of my time is at stake, right? Yeah, I mean, there are some benefits. I don't think it's as important as it used to be.
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
Okay.
This will hurt
Now
a little.
I should really
Please bear with us.
do damage, I guess
Once
is what
you've
they're trying to
adapted,
say.
try to use them in battle.
Citizens, shine.
Who's sneaking over here? Nobody at my school knows so much about the agency, so girls just ignore me. I'm not that good looking. I wouldn't even worry about it, dude. I mean, my personal opinion, once you get older, you get that bag, it's not gonna matter.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Good to have fun when you're young, but in the long run, it just doesn't even matter.
With the wind!
This isn't good.
Wind blade!
You can't run! Miscalculated.
The more, the merrier.
Leave that alone, you guys.
Winds of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Oh, frozen. Man, this is hectic.
Nice and spicy.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
No, I'm gonna be headed out for a bit. This channel will help you out. I should be back in the third. I appreciate you, Despotus. I hope you have a great one. Money. No girls in gym. I mean, it's good to keep yourself healthy. You know, I'm not the best person to say that, sure. But working out, keeping yourself healthy is always good. As far as the girls, like I said, it doesn't matter. Statistically speaking, you're not going to meet the girl that you want to spend the rest of your life with at your age. Statistically speaking. Well, as far as being an individual, just improve on yourself. I always say, and this is just me, don't take what anybody says as fact. Never do that. Research, form your own opinion. That's going to make you a better individual.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire,
I'm a
retaliation
long-time
should be
addict.
difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last
Long-time
line of
addict.
defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
Used to be smoking,
I
but
have another idea.
I switched over.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
But yeah, that's my number one to anybody. Don't take somebody's word as fact.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now.
Chewing
Let
gum.
us meet again in the future.
Yeah, that might be an alternative. Oh, we're bringing it down, aren't we? Dang. Now, how on earth would we survive that? We got that. Is there more? Yep, more story.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time.
Nice.
It
Yeah, I
will
mean,
be
that's
some time before the Overlord of
that's
the
what you're looking
Vortex can
for.
make any waves again.
But I
We are
wouldn't
indebted to you
retire at
for your
18.
assistance.
I would definitely
If
take
the
those
Adepti
funds,
hadn't happened to be
invest, get more
here, the future
and more.
of Liyue Harbor would surely
Always
have been
keep
in
improving.
great jeopardy.
I mean, hey, when you're
Save
old
your flattery.
and
We didn't
whatnot,
just happen to be
then you
here.
can retire.
Surely you won't pretend to
Personally.
have forgotten the reason for which we came.
But I'd say if
Come
you have
now.
that kind of money
There's
and you're
no need for
investing
such
and you're
harsh words,
getting
Cloud
more,
Retainer.
then
I've
it
heard that
stops
when
really
Ningguang
becoming
began learning to do business, she
work.
had already
It
started
just becomes
setting
habit
aside part of her
and
then
stuff you'll
limited
do in your
income
off time
in
while still
preparation for
enjoying other
building the Jade
things.
Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today.
That's hard to
please
say
forgive us.
because I don't
We cannot
really
yield to your wishes.
know all the dynamics. Again, as a parent, I would
3,700 years.
want you to tell your parent.
According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect
and if it is
Liyue
almost automated,
3,700 years ago.
maybe think about hiring a dude to do the 1 hour during the day.
The test of time, immovable as stone,
Ooh,
just as it was
Thank you for
thousands
the
of
sub.
years before.
This
is truly
that
no
might be an
small
alternative.
feat. But that
You're
does
not
not
actually
mean
doing
that the
it, but
Liyue
you've
of
set it
today
all up
is the
already.
same city
They
as it
can't
was
change the
all
fact that
those
you've
years
set it
ago.
up.
Do not merely cast
You
your
might
protective
get
gaze upon
less
the
income
land.
if you hire to do somebody to
Instead,
do it the 1
focus
hour
your
a day.
sights on our city and each of the citizens
But you'll
that
still
dwell
get
within it.
some,
Are you questioning our means of
and it's
protecting
still
Liyue?
growing. But
I
I
mean
think
no offense.
if your
I
parents,
simply
and
hope that
I
our
say
Adepti
if,
forebears
because I
would
don't
see
want to
Liyue in
tell
a
you to
new
go
light.
against your parents' wishes as a parent.
Forebears, you
But if your
say?
parents were good
One
with it,
doubts you would be fit
let
to
it
be
go,
part of such a
run it
lineage.
This
until you're
Rex
18.
Lapis appeared to me
Take
in a
the extra
dream.
money you get,
What?
invest.
In the dream,
I'm not going to
yearned to
give
tell
you
him that
investing
we
advice
Qixing,
because
though
I
mortal,
am not in a
are
situation
equally
where I
bound to the
can invest
contract.
like that. But I'm
Each
sure there
passing
are people
generation,
out there
I also
who
thought to
could
tell him how
help
the
you with
past
that.
generations of Qixing had
Invest,
strove
grow.
under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a
And
network
then by
of
the time
contracts
you're
which has since
25,
come to be
you
known
should
as
be
trade.
in a really,
But
really
I
good
dared not speak.
position. I
I could
mean,
only gaze at him in silence
top
until the
10%
moment
good
I awoke.
position.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yeah, I mean, that
Yet
depends.
another perspective.
You definitely would have to screen to see and get somebody that you can
Each of the
trust.
7 nations has its own scar.
Some
Though your point is
people,
the very height of simplicity.
and that's what makes
As
it hard,
Adepti,
right?
we've become a
People are different.
laughingstock, to be
Some
chastised thus
people
by an
are very
outsider who has
honorable,
lent us such succor.
and if you could find
All
someone who's
right,
very
all right.
honorable and
Didn't
you do
Ningguang
right by them,
suggest that we should focus on the city
then
and each of its citizens?
it won't
I know
matter
I
to
already
them.
have, so
But you could find
why
somebody
not
that's
see
greedy
for
as hell and does
yourselves?
try to like screw you over. That is a possibility too.
I
It's all
apologize for
about,
appearing in full armor.
I guess,
I'm
fleshing
afraid I
out their
cannot show the proper
character
courtesies.
prior to giving
And
them the
who are
reins.
you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti,
Yeah, that is
our
a
forces
possibility.
were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere
Every person.
mortal soldier.
See, I don't have enough
promise
experience
to
in
hold
that
the
to
line
know.
and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so
Chang.
down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid.
There
All
are
the
a lot of
strong
two-faced
Lilith
people in
guards
the
were
world
there,
in
and
general.
those powerful heroes with their visions were
But there are some that are
Everyone was
honorable.
there.
It's hard to find, but when you do, keep those people
When
around
danger
you.
is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
For it to get big, I can't get better with a loose wheel.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to
True.
participate.
But at the
Because
same
we are
time,
Adepti.
I think having some of that income is still better than having none should your parents be 100% against it.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the
And
Adepti
again, it's
for
hard
their
for me to
protection.
say because I
But
don't
it
know
is
your
no
parents. I
longer
don't know
necessary for the
all of
city to
the
rely on
intricate
the
details,
Adepti's
but
power to solve
that would
every
kind of
little
be
niggling
my
matter.
backup plan
Although their
should
blood is
I
weak,
be in
there
that
is
situation.
still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
I wonder if this will get me adventure
Eager
level
to
30.
leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we...
Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Just like my
Looks
parents,
like
I
the
just want them to
conflict
be
between
happy.
humans
I
and
like have
Adepti
fun
was avoided.
vacations.
All's well that ends well, huh?
They will be happy or won't be happy using money from that.
Oh, right! It's nice that Child wanted to unleash the god so he could look, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't
that
the
did not give me
strongest
the
way
30,
we
did
have
it?
the adept... Tireless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where
Let me
Young
get these achievements here.
Lee's gone.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that.
One Gem funeral parlor.
Kind of treating it like drug money, etc. Illegal money. I don't know. Yeah. I could see that as being a possibility.
Is there anything I can do for you?
But ultimately,
Unfortunately, Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank, but last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House.
you're not necessarily involved in the darker aspects.
We had better go and...
You just promote and whatnot, manage social media, etc. But you're not a part of the darker aspects, so they may see it from that side as well. Oh, I do need to go up. Inside the bank.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name.
Yeah, she's an interesting one.
Right. I imagine that it...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my...
Okay, next part.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio?
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one coming.
Twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Give them hell, Paimon.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance.
I mean, as long as you're happy.
Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey,
well,
what about me?
Glad he's happy, I guess.
Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may,
goodness.
You've come out of this
Hot-tempered.
as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
How did they not see it would be awkward putting his name as Child?
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Can't just tell us? Alright, so leave the bank.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there
Guess
now.
I need to go up here. Dang it. I dropped down a little bit further than I wanted to. We should be alright though. Yeah, there we go. Could probably just walk around somewhere. Oh, there's a chest here.
A reward on the road.
Look at all that stuff.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just...
Yes, and to think that...
Say,
Yeah, I think I want to just skip through
I
this
mean,
stuff.
it all... Still, what...
Ah, forget.
Oh, what? So wrecked. Oh, come on. There's only one real Fatui. Shh. Lower you.
Hear ye all! Though a dragon sword, gods and adept rumors, and hears having been thwarted in his nor are they to believe street-born rumors, or indulge in baseless speculation.
Okay.
Paimon needs a so that something feels off. Could the cheesing already? Did you exactly right?
Of course I'm going the wrong way. Why wouldn't I go the wrong way? But I think this will finish off the quest. It
As
should
said
hopefully give a good
previously,
amount of experience.
Rex Lapis's soul returning
That's
to the
my
heavens
hope.
is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous, but blinded the long
I do want to just skip
Now
through this.
that we have awoken, will you stand with us?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuhang?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really.
Is that the traveler who they...
So young. The Liyue Qixing. I'll name your price.
Whoa.
Name my price. $1 million.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Wow, he speaks.
As for the more...
Huh. But it seems... Well, that...
Perhaps...
And I'll talk to him.
Hey, Zhongli, look at this. Everyone in Liyue is cut, and here you are looking up.
Why would I not feel more right if the two of you can spare the time?
Well, yeah, he was supposed to buy us a meal.
You're right. I do like...
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the... When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had...
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look, but since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society.
A
who lives off
parasite.
of
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true. But there is...
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and—
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma. Yes, the nation has the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among
Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation— Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with but if a person shows this is what visions.
Now it's getting a little too much.
But starting from last
story.
year.
I need to
Vision hunt?
skip.
It was.
They want to seize vision?
I should think that in the
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the fact that even I, knowing her, 7 ideals. All right then. That's it.
I actually didn't want to know
I
that.
hinted as much to the. How did I accomplish that?
I'm just
All
too
right,
busy
then.
pressing skip.
Was
Okay,
there anything
there you go.
else you? Well then.
Confirm. Wow, that still didn't give me enough adventure XP. Lame. What am I doing on this stuff? I've got 4. I don't have any of those. That gives me 7. Okay, let's see.
Everything. Everything's
Still
ready.
haven't finished that one. This. Nice, so that's 8. Wait. Level up her. Alright, so now she's maxed out. That's good, that's good.
Everything's ready.
Wait. Go to quest. Okay, yeah, let's get a teapot.
Children, come.
Oh, what a—
Oh, no. In fact,
a gift? For Paimon?
when you traversed my old... That, fortunately... Oh, I will not... The teapot that you entered previous...
So, it—
but that's enough.
That's right!
Oh, settle down
Find
now,
stuff
children.
to get the teapot. I guess that makes sense.
Well, for starters... I require some you would have to dig down, but almost no one has been even more in any case. Smaragdus, goodness knows.
Well, said—
yes.
She—
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here, Yanfei.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written. You became one of Liyue's before finally defeating an ancient. A shame that if we had, allow me to introduce. Oh, yes, here's my business card. If you have an urgent.
All right, Yanfei. You'll have to excuse Yanfei.
Paimon was good.
An Adeptus? He mentioned that they had me, and once I was all grown.
Well, that's a big cat.
Well, my dad. Anyway, let's not.
Is that so, Yanfei?
I know, Granny, you've.
Whoa.
Commercial consultancy. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant. He mentioned that he was...
Lots
So,
of chat,
I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join me?
Wow. Best we...
Talk to Gross. Not sure how you'd say that name, but... It wasn't too hard to get to, I guess. So we'll talk to him.
Hello, Mr. Cross.
Oh, good. Very...
You're...
Gonna skip a lot of this.
Miss Yanfei.
Wait,
No, I'm not. The contract make... In return, I included a...
Guaranteed genuine?
Of course. This...
In that case...
Oh, of...
Thanks a lot, Mr.
Go up this way. Still up, huh? Oh yes, up and then down. How fun.
Oh, whatever shall I... Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand. My associates and I are very interested in them.
The hairpins. I don't know how I spent so much money on...
Oh my goodness, you
We now
lost
have
your
a big
hairpins?
banquet. That's what the hairpin... Now
Horrible.
that I've lost...
Tragic.
Would you really...
Hold on.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei's true!
Right. I finished reading the... Furthermore, and given the rare...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of...
Did you really have to pop? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding...
Except that if we found the hairpin...
Please. However much it is, now that it's come to...
Yes, legally speaking. So hold on a moment.
What did I feel? My family has seen...
Smooth. No, it's not.
Okay, back to him.
Ah, Miss Yanfei,
Excuse
you've
me.
returned. You lost them.
I'm sorry.
Mora, I just...
No problem. But it was in fact
Of course.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow.
Thank you very much.
Looks like I'll have...
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have some... It's not convenient.
Find a convenient place to speak with her. Why's it gotta be so far away? They really like making me run, don't they?
Miss Yanfei.
Why is it always
what
at
is
this
this
table?
about?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragd, if mere mortals come into contact... Mr. Chow, did you at any time...
No.
Now that is if I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his...
If that's the case, we should go confront him.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would... And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might...
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share...
She's pretty smart.
Well then, since you're...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract? It feels like
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything anywhere commissioned but not bound by
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. And I'll also need your signatures on pages.
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it.
Yep,
My
it
fees
is
are the
such an
same as
ordeal.
always, and
I just want to get through it.
Well then, here's your
Not talk
copy
so
of the
much.
contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how I don't believe you have been part of an investigation.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask.
Because, as it happens, I'm whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry. Also, the idea of someone abusing. But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his orb.
Pay a visit to Chateau. Where's he at? Right here? Oh, that's not far. That was convenient, at least.
Why, hello there.
No, nothing of the.
That was the first. He was quite why, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Look at the debris.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, yes. I've heard it said that's
a thin layer.
If you must see for your.
Is that so? Did you find anything? So they really.
There's nothing special to it. These two stones act. There may be only a subtle, and I'm sure.
All right, let's.
But never mind.
Unusual action.
I'm glad
Miss
that these
Yen.
are
I
close.
I think it just confirmed.
Yes.
Then I have no.
Cross for all this.
This document.
There is still a whole lot of talking.
On the contrary, if you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it!
Well, that was quick.
Because lots of people, as you know, leave. But the amendments, as such.
So you help?
Yes, well, you sound surprised. Oh, this has enough.
Again with that.
Well, that's that then.
Okay. Let's service a bridge for me there. I'm pleased with that.
Oh, Miss Yenfei.
Have no further. Has a merchant by
Crossell. The design of this order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem like there's.
Miss Inksy.
Yes, I'm sure. Mr. Crossell, I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now.
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something?
I believe we have almost.
The weirdo?
Because only once we have this final piece of evidence and.
Okay, this way. I'm gonna have to do a lot of grinding once I hit adventure rank 30.
No, no.
So I can level up my characters or ascend.
It is abundant.
Them.
And I suppose that
That is indeed the case.
no trouble it. But after I wonder. You're too.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded.
Wonderful. Well then, please.
Of course. Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her?
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rent. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake?
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as this is a processing record.
Seriously? In any case,
that's an unsubstantiated...
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated.
Ugh. Looks like our first hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it?
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either.
You know, you could be right.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence...
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall... Traveler, would you do the honors?
The pharmacy.
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountain. Sustained contact with Mr. Crossell.
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have... I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the ministry. However, I'm sure that the ministry will be relatively lenient, considering that, as you say, you were... Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented... I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation.
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear, Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragd...
Huh? No,
aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite, you do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay... Mr. Crossell, your answer, please.
He's seriously intimidating right now.
I admit it. I confess. But I'm a victim in all of this, too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that but after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I went to boo-boo. That's why I had another pair. I kept the real Smaragd. I was worried that someone would see...
Exactly!
If word got out...
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to...
10 times?
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me...
I mean, I guess that's what you get,
20%! That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
Even if the However, Mr.
What?
Miss Yanfei.
Well,
Thanks so much.
Oh, come on. Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has...
Actually, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in... If we could join forces...
Well.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that...
Exactly.
The right solution the objective of my client, Mr. Adeptus. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by the title of Adept in any case. Don't you think that the Liyue...
Paimon can think of someone who...
Well, since we got what we
Man,
came
this
for...
is so much talking. I mean, it's a little closer. Alright, let's talk to her now.
Return. Good.
Well, if we're all...
Oh, you.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you. I've been looking into the law.
Come now, child.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
That child. Yanfei. Leo. All right then.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
Okay.
There we go. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, good. Take these blueprints with you as well.
Wait a minute, Granny.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain...
We've unlocked the teapot. Enter the pot. Wait, I can't use any of these? Oh, I can, okay. So our teapot is going to have a beach inside of it.
Wow! Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around. Paimon can't do still. Oh, wait a sec.
Excuse me.
Wow, it seems...
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not a hang on a moment. Oh, call me. I suppose you...
So you're the
Hubby.
little helper.
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, you may leave all matters your journey may be far from... Though it is the... Thus, you may consider now... have you any blue... As long as you have a blueprint, you can read...
Blueprint?
Yes, these are the blueprints. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and then simply release the thought from your mind.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus, he said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, this world is not a true one after all. It provides merely a
golden-eyed adeptus?
I hardly remember myself. Well, let's not. If there's
So, are their bodies actually teleported in here? Let's see. Place furnishings to increase your adeptal energy rank. Okay. Okay. So... Okay, so no discrimination and stuff. I got you. Placing furnishings, please wait. Okay. So that quest is done. Oh, we got another blueprint, maybe? Oh, I can place these people here? Heck yeah. Let's place Chi-Chi here. And... oh, I guess I can only do one. Where's Chi-Chi? Oh, it's still loading. Can I go inside of this? No. Okay. But I can go to the map now and teleport out. Oh, wait. I see. So I can go here and change the map. Okay. So Chi-Chi's over here.
Hello. I remember. I can do my stretches in the day, and there aren't too many things to. Notebook? Notebook? No need. Don't forget. Cheat.
Okay. Oh, and I can use the forge that's in here, so that's nice. Alright, wait. What is this? Oh, no, I don't care about that. Okay. Bag has something. What? Oh. Okay. This is a cycle? It is a cycle, isn't it? Okay. Alright, there we go. So let's go... nope. How do I do this again? I guess it's just in the map section, right? Map? Yeah, no. Map. Thank you. Okay, so Moonstat. Let's teleport to Moonstat. Perfect. Well, we haven't quite hit... level 30, but we're close. I'm turning my things though. Or collect my rewards, I should say.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smooth? Is that another person?
Yep.
Ah, yes. Let me consult.
Blonde. Wait! Do you mean, does that stranger's face look...
Like the honorary knights? No.
Serious?
That's stranger. Nonetheless,
Blah, blah, blah.
after
I just
all,
want to turn in my
and should
stuff,
the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, you would certainly please don't talk. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the well, as to he stands guard. I wish you every...
Interesting. Alright, but seriously, let me turn in my stuff.
Thank you for complete...
Thank
Add
you.
Astra... Ad Astra Abyss...
Your expedition's complete, so we'll redo that. And redo that. Okay. Why is it? I don't know. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of quests. A daily commissions. Okay. So every 2 days you get a key. Alright. Well, I think that's it for now. Yeah, adventure rank. We're pretty close to 30. We should hit that later. Alright, well, we'll call it here. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. We had a lot of fun. And I will catch you in the next one. As always,